Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Houston Astros. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab, Tatsuya Imai. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go? Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Number 11, Michael Garcia.
That's out.
And a big swing and a miss. Strike on the inside corner. And that one is lifted in the air. One up, one down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Just missed. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and the Royals take the lead. It's 1-0. One down. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him if he feels better about his off speed.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Oh, he can't squeeze it. And he'll pull into second safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Next to hit, Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins.
That's the ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Two outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. There's a strike. Strike on the inside corner. And the count's full. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Starling Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That misses the zone. And the count now 2-0. Out towards right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Seth Lugo. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. This one's smoked on its way out of here. So he goes yard to left. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Batting third, left.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Aye.
Smith on at first. Nobody out. Quick move to first. And he's back in safely. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And a foul ball. Out of the left center for a line drive base hit.
Couple of singles back-to-back. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Christian Walker swings through it for strike one. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. And a 1-1. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases, though. And that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one just missing inside. And that's ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt, it scoots away. But all the runners hold. 2 aboard with 1 out. And here comes Carlos Correa. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And that one fouled off. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Gets under it and pops it up. And the infield fly is called. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So now the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Ball, that's down.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just missed. And that'll load the bases. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now, Jake Myers. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Top of the second, and to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Massey bats left, throws right, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Nope, ball 1.
Next pitch is outside. This one in the air, center field. Myers settles underneath it, and there's one away. Here's Lane Thomas. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. There to beat him by an eyelash. 2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Carter Jensen. To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Royals set down in order. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Alvarez
inside,
stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Up the middle, Witt. Over to first, and they get the out on out. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Center field, Myers settles under this one, and there's one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's outside.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Alvarez gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that one hammered way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay.
Up next for the Royals.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from third. And they cut the lead to 2. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Perez around third. He'll score, and the Royals tie the game. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
On the ground to the left. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and they get the out. As we go to the last of the third. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Tied at 4. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just missed.
That's inside.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Pasquantino takes it in for the out. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1.
Carlos Correa.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Inside, ball 2.
Tied up here in the early going. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is even, 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Marte in position, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Bunting for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Go ahead run on base. Carter Jensen digs in. New pitcher on here, Brandon Walter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Nope, that's inside.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And that's downstairs. Now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
In the air, left field. Alvarez flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is a big first out. So up next, Michael Garcia. On a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags from third. Save. And they take the lead. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's a 2-0. And that's outside. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Vinny Pasquantino. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate late with the swing there. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Just off the outside edge.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Yeah.
That one
Ball
off
3.
the mark. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hammered, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Astros.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. You'll one. That one missed.
That pitch is out. Ball 2.
That missed by a lot. They're down 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
On the ground, out to short. Witt to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. 1 out, man at first. Stepping in, Jake Myers. Runner on the go. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 5th. Salvador Astros go to the pen, and here comes Angel de los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins.
Left fielder, Isaac Collins.
Collins measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2019. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The count 2-1. That's inside. And a swing and a miss there. Inside, ball 4. Man at first. Starling Marte up to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Fouled off left side. In the air, right field. Smith settles underneath it. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. 1 for 2. And he swings over the top there.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Inside, just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runner takes off. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Hit on the ground to the right side. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
This to third, and it goes just foul. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. Around second is Pena. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Daniel Lynch.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen.
I think they'll look. Flares it into the outfield. Diving, and he can't make the play. One runs in. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Astros take the lead. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. And now it's Christian Walker. Swings through that one for strike 1. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the 0-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. On the warning track, and hauls it in. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Kansas City, Lane Thomas. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers moving under it. And there's one down. Now it's the DH, Carter Jensen. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where
Brian Abreu will take over here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
The 0-1. Laser base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now a huge at bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Walker goes to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Right through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
2-2 down. Runner takes off. Pitches high. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa. Now pitching for Kansas
New
City.
pitcher in the game for the Royals, John Schreiber.
John Schreiber.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
A walk, and he's also single.
Ground ball could be 2. Massey over to second. How about that double play? Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Inside, ball 1.
That one found hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's the top of inning number 7. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That misses
Ball
the
2.
zone. Ball 2. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bennett Sousa on the pitch out of the pen here. Perez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Out towards right center field. Smith should have this one. And makes the grab. Out number 2.
Up next for the
Tied at
Royals.
6.
Left
Isaac
fielder,
Collins steps in for the Royals.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air center field. Myers moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be. He got it right, though.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. This one popped up. Brings it in. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order now. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros. Right
So digging in, Cam Smith.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout. We'll face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte in position, and the inning is over. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Starling Marte steps in for the Royals.
Ball, that's outside.
Out towards right center field. Rings it in. And there's one away. Tied at 6. Michael Massey getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. So now a pinch hitter, Jonathan India, looking to start something with 1 gone. There's your strike, 95 of that one. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Lane Thomas now. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Sousa, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in Houston, on to the bottom of the 8th, Yordan Alvarez now at the plate. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Matt Strong.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Got him looking. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Out to center. Thomas has a beat on it. 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball, that's out.
There's a swing and a miss. Stays alive. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. All set to start the ninth in this one. So here's the Royals DH, Carter Jensen. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Nick Lofton. He represents the go-ahead run. Nick Lofton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Next pitch inside, and the count now even up. In there, got him looking for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Michael Garcia, the next to hit.
Nope.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball one.
High fly ball right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
Now pitching for Kansas
New pitcher
City,
on now,
number
Steven
64,
Cruz.
Steven Cruz.
Off the plate, ball one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air right field. Marte really on his horse for it. Nice grab on the run. One away. So now the DH spot, Isaac Paredes. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In the air, center field. Thomas gets there. He's under it. That's out number 2. And now Yainer Diaz. That's towards center. Thomas drifts towards it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Houston, on to extra innings. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. This one in the air, center field. Myers under this one. And there's one away. Go ahead run on base. Salvador Perez digs in now. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. In the air, left field. Alvarez sprinting after it. And there are 2 down.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
Collins in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That one missed.
That's a really good take.
And now it's even up. Got him swinging. On to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Hey.
Out to short. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Luinder Avila gets the call from the pen. And here is Jeremy Pena. Runner on the go. Second save. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. All loaded up. Cam Smith will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. That catches the corner.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-1.
Hey.
And that one hit to first. He comes home with it. Over to first, safe. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Known for his late inning heroics. Off the mark there. Ball one. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Check swing went around. And it's 1-2. In the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 2-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Big spot late in this one. And here's Christian Walker. Not close with that one. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And that one upstairs. Good eye right there.
Got to go right after him here. Don't want to walk in that winning run. Let's see what happens.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 11th inning set to get underway. So up now for Kansas City. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Steven Okert.
Number 48.
Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Man at second.
That's a ball. Ball inside.
That one ripped, but foul. 2-2 now. And there's a ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Royals.
Jonathan India at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one hammered but pulled foul. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. That clips the corner.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
In the air to left center. Myers under it. And there's 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. A little bit low. The Royals with the go-ahead run standing at second. We are in the 11th. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs. That misses. And it's a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, all set for the bottom of the 11th. Jose Altuve getting ready to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Just missed. This one high in the air to left center. Collins under it. And there's 1 down. So now with one away and a man at second. Now Correa up to hit. Swings through that. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Fires it to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Astros walk it off in the 11th. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7